Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves outside. And he's good on the three ball. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret. This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
White. Good. Nice job down low.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Hachimura. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
On to White. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. White's got 8 points.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
On the wing, Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Outside, White. A free ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. It's Brown on the wing. From downtown, that's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And stolen by Simon. It's White on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers trail. In the corner, Smart with it. Connects from three-point range.
Well, when he gets in a rhythm out there, Smart can be a problem at the arc.
Brown with it. Out guarded by Smart. Back to Brown. And he gets the bucket. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Dan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Nice shot by Smart. Boy,
both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Simons with the ball, defended by Reed. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Doncic right side. And the dunk by Doncic.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Pass to White. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Hey, sometimes it's your night. White's number keeps getting called, and he keeps coming through.
Pass to Doncic. Baseline J on the way. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Out to White. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Hachimura. Again, the Lakers.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Picked away. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, hold on!
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there.
Doncic left side. Back to Smart. Shoots the 3. Doncic, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brown right side. And the dunk by Brown.
Hey guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Outside, Smart. Lakers passing it around. That's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Luka with authority inside.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
To the middle. Here's Hachimura. Reeves outside. From deep three-point territory. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Doncic outside. Fires the three. Missed number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning, defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Back to Brown. Out to White. Tries it from 19. White with another miss. Lakers trailed by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. No coverage that time. Reeves has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. White a screen. Brown outside. Out to White. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic steps on the gas. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Smart. For the lead. And another three for the Lakers. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He gets it in there. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Right a screen. Brown outside. From deep. And it's White missing. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Ayton. That one falls. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, when Simons is making plays for others, this offense becomes even more dangerous.
Great positioning inside from Doncic.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And they pick up 2. And that's now 24 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And he makes that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
The 3 for Doncic. Tillman grabs the miss. Brown with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Great. He's ferocious when the ball goes up. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Doncic with the steal. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, what Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Kevin?
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Outside, Smart. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly, his shot was up.
Smart wide open. He fired. And it's off from three-point range. Up top, Brown. White wide open. He fired. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 25 points in the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And a deep three from Doncic. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever.
60.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Smart. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
A kick out to Simons. 5 to shoot. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And taken away by Brown. Brown attacking. Launches a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep. In a moment here, we'll take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And that one is good.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Out to White. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. White a screen. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Oh, Ayton in position. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Celtics leading by 6. Here's White. Pass to Tillman. Brown outside. Nice move. White left side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Hachimura. Simons. Good work defensively by Reed. Lakers trail by 6. On the wing, Reed. Simons with the ball. Defended by Reed. Outside, White. Now Brown. Simons on the wing. Boston again missing. And here is Doncic. To the inside. And that one's good, Ayton.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
White. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And he gets that one to go.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
White with it. Out guarded by Smart. Here's Brown. Outside Simons. White outside. And he drives in. That one goes. Count it.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Now Hachimura. Knocks down the 3.
One thing you can say about Hachimura, he is not afraid of the challenge.
Brown outside. Brown gets it done inside.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Doncic. That one drops.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Celtics leading by 3. White. Oh, the dunk.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Buries the deep ball.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
From 18 feet away. No good. The Lakers with the ball. A two-point game. Doncic plays it in off the window.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Whiteout time. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Rips it down with two hands.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Now Reeves. Now Doncic. Puts it up from 17. He made it!
Oh, it is cold. What?
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.